All right, so I see all of you checking in with me on this live, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for showing the love, man. So I'm doing something different, man. I recognize a lot of you guys want me to be, quote unquote, want to be in the studio. So what we're doing is we're actually taping an interview that's going to air on one of the stations and everything. So I got my bro online, man, just so we can do a check,
Yo,
check,
what's
check,
up? How
say
y'all
what up to
doing?
the
How y'all feeling?
people. All right, so what I want you to do is, man, give us a little funny joke before we get started with this live to make all these people that's
Shit,
watching
bro.
on
All
live
right,
make
so
them
I
live
just got
on
off the
still.
plane, so I've been having the craziest dreams lately, bro. I had a dream about this BBW midget. She was giving me suck, right? And I woke up, bro. I woke up, I was having cold sweats because that bitch is ugly as fuck. But I still nutted, though. That's the funny thing about it. I still ended up nutting. But yeah,
So you know what? That's funny as hell. And that's one way to start it off. So check this out, man. For radio station purposes, we could not absolutely curse at all. I don't want to get in
oh yeah,
trouble. I
you're
don't
right.
want to
I
get that
definitely
spanking from
should
the
have asked
program
about
director,
that,
man.
bro.
But
My fault, bro.
it's all good, man. So check this out, man. We get ready to get started, man. It's Fusion Radio. It's Brian Spencer, man. YTS Case, man. And got our brother, man, Spaceboi Kitty, man, online with us, man, as we do this interview, man. Excited about sharing you with the people, man. So if you could tell us, man, where you're from, man, and how your upbringing influenced the
So
music that you
originally,
create.
I'm from Palmdale, California. I moved around a lot. Right now, I'm currently in Las Vegas, but I grew up in a household with like my older brothers. They're like always making music and shit. Oh, I mean stuff. And you know how like pretty much just like you got your family like cleaning the house on the weekends, like just listening to music. That was like my upbringing. It's just like every weekend you hear music in the house, and if it's not like music on the radio, it's like my brothers that are making music. So like that had a lot to do with my upbringing. Um, there's this one game that like I used to play on PlayStation 2 where you can make beats and stuff, and we used to record it on the karaoke machine. And then after that, we would just like record on the karaoke machine. So like that's like how I got into music. And like I was probably like I don't know, I wasn't no older than like 8, I would say.
So give me that story behind your name, man. You got a unique name, man. Spaceboy Kenny, man. How did that
Thank you,
name
bro.
come about?
So originally I used to actually go by like my full name, my government name. I didn't have like a rapping name. And then after that, I started to go by my initials. So I started to go by KT Hamilton, and that was my rap name. And I just wasn't satisfied with it. And then just like I don't know, I just putting it out into the universe. I was like, yeah, like this. I knew it wasn't my name. I knew something else would come. And like one day I was just like sleep, and I was listening to "Damn" by Kendrick Lamar. Which is funny because my name's actually Kendrick too. But I was listening to "Damn" by Kendrick Lamar, and I heard him say "Kung Fu Kenny," and like in the middle of the dream, I just heard like it popped out in my head. It was just like I said to myself, "Spaceboi Kenny," and I was like, "Oh shit." I mean, shoot, my bad, bro. But I was like, that's what my name is gonna be now. Like that's what I started to go by. It all came from a dream while I was listening to Damn, pretty much.
How long have you been on the music scene, man? And talk about how you got your start.
Um, I'm fairly new in the music scene. I started with a group, but then we stopped working together. So now I've just been pushing my single stuff out. It's been like a year now. I got started and like I really wanted to take music seriously in high school. So that's when I started like really taking it serious. That's when there was like a thought in my head that I was like, okay, this is something I actually want to pursue.
So I want to go back and build on something, man. You said you started off in a group, man. So talk about the transition from going from a group to being a solo artist, man. Like, was that a difficult transition?
Um, Honestly, no, because before I was in a group, I would just like mess around and just like make music just for fun, just like freestyle with the homies and stuff like that. So now I wouldn't say it was different. The only thing that was different, I would say, is like instead of like making a song with other people, it's like just being able to like have the freedom just to make the song by yourself. But I feel like that's one of the funnest parts about it.
Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys, man. Chopping it up with our
Yeah,
brother, man, Spaceboi Kenny in
appreciate
the
you for having
building, man. Those of you that's on IG right now, man, appreciate you guys, man, for definitely showing that love, man. I see it coming through, man, and I definitely appreciate that love, man. So, want to get into it more with our brother, man, Spaceboi Kenny, man. So, I want to get into, man, your beat selection / recording
me.
process, man. What's that like?
Honestly, my beat selection, I could tell instantly if I like it. I just like I sit there and I'm like, all right, for sure, this is the one. And I'm like, it just depends on how I'm feeling as far as like the process of me making music. It's a very emotional process, I would say. A lot of it has to do with like how I'm feeling in the moment. So if I'm super angry, then I'm gonna make a song that's super angry. If I'm sad, then I'm gonna make a song that's sad. All of it has to do with my emotions. But I just like to just catch a vibe. I just like to listen to the beat and just like sometimes I write, sometimes I freestyle. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
So, man, I think, man, we've been talking for a little bit. I think the people that's on IG and the people that's listening on the radio, man, definitely
For
want to, man, hear
sure,
some of
for
that good
sure.
music from you, man. So, before we jump, before we jump into the newest single, I figured, man, we'll give them, as they say in radio, a tease. Now, what I'm supposed to do is, like, I know you don't know this, Spaceboi Kenny, but when these songs are really short, I have to tell people, look, you can't go get a sandwich or get some cookies because you might go get your
Right,
sandwich and
right.
your
In the
cookies and
blink of
come
an
back
eye.
and the song be over. So you got this song called Annihilator, man. Now, what's the
Annihilator,
story behind
that's just a
Annihilator?
song just to turn up and just have fun too. It's just like it's more of a springtime song, so it's starting to transition into spring. I know there's a lot of kids on spring break. Just enjoy that vibe and listen to this song and just don't think about too much when you listen to this song. That's what it's made for. It's just to meant to like let go and just like be able to express yourself without being judged.
So we got more with the homie Spaceboi Kenny. Is Brian Stinson, is YTS Keys, man. Spaceboi Kenny
Yeah.
is Annihilator is in your ear right now.
Dang, the people on the live saying they can hear.
So Spaceboi Kenny, man, got us
Yes,
teed up,
sir. Yes,
man, right
sir.
here, man. Definitely, man. And at radio, we actually supposed to talk off that last part in radio just to let y'all know. But man, it was kicking so hard. I was like, man, I don't even want to come over there. I just want people, man, to
Dang,
get
I
their little dance on
appreciate
with
that,
that.
man. I appreciate that for real. Much love.
So, man, you're here, man. It's Fusion Radio. Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. We on IG Live right now, man, with a brother, man, Spaceboi Kenny, man, all the way from
Yes,
the
sir.
West Coast, man. And, is in the shower right now, man. I apologize for the weather right now. I just want to say I apologize. The weather is pretty crazy. It's damn near
Yeah.
about 20 degrees outside.
Honestly, really, it's
Freezing.
different. The wind, honestly, it's not even that bad. It's the wind, man. It's the wind. The wind out here be something
Yeah,
crazy.
the wind is crazy.
Talking about those vortexes and stuff. God dang, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I had a conversation on a radio show just recently saying that, man, I know every city has their different things when this comes to weather related, but I think no one can top us when it comes to that wind. That win
Yeah, not at
absolutely
all.
is crazy
Not
here
at all.
in
I knew
Chicago.
like the one you guys got out here is like bone piercing. You can feel that in your bones. I don't know why. It's crazy.
No doubt, man. So I want to jump into more with you, man. Like, man, I was looking at your accomplishments, but I want you to share them with the people, man. You have some really dope accomplishments so far in your music career, man. If you could definitely jump into those.
See, honestly, yesterday I just got on This Is 50. Um, been on elevator. Um, let's see. I got a video. I got two. We had a meeting with Def Jam when we were in New York. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Um,
Roll them down, man, and talk about what each one of them from a standpoint, man, means to you, man, when it comes to your career, man. Because those are some dope accomplishments, man, no doubt.
that's really cool. Honestly, this is an accomplishment too. This is one of my first radio interviews too. So shout out to y'all.
Wow, man. Well, man, look, let us say that me and Keith say, man, this will definitely not be the last, bro. Like, I see so much promise in you and everything, man. And, man, definitely continue success. But I want you to get back into some of
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
accomplishments, man. Big them
So
up.
this is 50. This happened yesterday too, and this is a song that I just dropped too on Kingdom Hearts. I dropped it like 8 days ago, so that's crazy that like it's already getting this much notice too. So Kingdom Hearts, make sure you guys check that out too if you guys haven't, and then Elevator too, Elevator. Make sure you guys check that out. One of the major things too is definitely the meeting with Def Jam. It went really good too. So yeah, I got some things coming up for you guys in the future. I can't talk about too much right now, but just know. In 1987 too, I forgot about that. 1987. That's another one that we got too.
No doubt. Talk to us about 1987.
1987
What should
is
we know about it?
another good one. I honestly, that's I wasn't something I wouldn't expect them to pick that song up too, because just like how it's like hip hop and more, my sounds like more like alternative. So it's really cool that hip hop has been messing with me too. So shout out to hip hop since 1987. I'm really like stoked that I got to be on that blog.
No doubt, man. Those of you that's joining us on IG Live right now, what's going down is, man, I'm talking with Spaceboi Kenny. It's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson
Hello
and
guys.
YTS Keys, man. We're doing an interview on IG, and also those of you that's listening on the radio, man. We, of course, appreciate you, man. No doubt, man. So, Spaceboi Kenny, man, I want to get into, man, like how you have progressed as an artist since when you first started, man. Share that story with us.
It's been a long journey, honestly. The person I am today is definitely not the same person I was when I first started making music, but I still got a long way to go too. But honestly, it's cool seeing the progress in myself and just like seeing myself develop into the person that I always wanted to be. So it's been a lot of growing pains. I can't lie to you about that for sure. It's definitely have been, but it's all been worth it. It all got me to the point where I'm at right now.
So let's build on that, man. Growing pains, man. And this segment is for those that
Yeah,
might
for
be
sure.
starting off as an artist, man. This is to help them, man. So, some growing pains that you went through, and talk about how you overcame those, and came
One
back
of the
stronger.
main things was actually like getting to the point to where I'm confident in the music I make. Like some people just come out and they're confident in the music they make. Some people it takes them a little bit of development for that. But for me, I was definitely one of those people that like needed a little bit more development before I was like confident in my music. Like the thing is I was always confident that I knew I would get to where I wanted to be. But I knew that like I would like be honest with myself. I was like there's like some things lacking about my music that I can improve on. So and that's really hard too. It's really hard to be like honest with yourself as an artist. I feel like a lot of artists don't talk about that, but it's something that's really hard, like to do. Like it takes a while to get past that state to where you can just be completely honest, like how you feel about your work.
No doubt, no doubt, man. What's some of your personal and professional goals, man, that you have set for you and your music?
Definitely want to be seen in a lot of these shows, like Rolling Loud, some arenas. I want to be one of the artists that's talked about the most in the world. I want major distribution, so major labels hit me up talking about Republic, and it's go, you know what's up, you know what's up, you know what's up, hit your boy up, and
Now you know what they say is right. When you speak things into existence, they happen, man. So you speaking them into existence, you putting it out there,
exactly.
man. And I would say this, man, just bragging on my bro. Just bragging on my bro. I'm gonna say this is, man. Your
Thank
music
you.
speaks for itself, man. It speaks for itself. You got next level music that definitely is marketable all over the table and everything, man. So, man, I'm excited about what the
I
future holds for
appreciate
you,
that,
bro.
man. For real. I'm gonna take y'all with me too. Y'all been showing love since the beginning. Y'all gonna be right there with me, real.
Well, man, let me tell you, man, as we approach 15 years of Fusion Radio, man, real soon, it's the
It's about to
first
be the 15th
Saturday in
year.
April, man. Like, this is 15 years, man, of doing this radio
Yeah,
show, man. It's
that's what's
because
up.
of people like yourself and others that this journey
Hmm.
started 15 years ago, man. Like, it's a truly, it's a joy. And as I sit here, I'm still as excited about it as I was 15 years ago, man, about sharing dope artists like yourself, entrepreneurs, and etc. On the radio show, man, weekly. And so, it's definitely a joy, man. And I'm happy that I have the radio stations that carry Fusion to be able to share you
I
guys with the
appreciate
world,
y'all for
man.
having me, man. This is like one of the first steps to getting my dreams to come true, and like y'all helping me with that too. So appreciate y'all, man. Much love to y'all for real.
So outside of this single that we're going to get into in a second, Kingdom Hearts, man, what else are you working on that we should look forward to?
Chicago, I'm working on 2 videos. Y'all need y'all. All right, so after we shooting 2 videos in Chicago, but we got like another few videos coming out. So run up, make sure you run up Kingdom Hearts. After that, we got Death to Kendrick coming out, which is gonna be crazy. But two videos that we just finished shooting out here, which y'all gonna get in the future. I'm gonna throw y'all the names, but don't try to leak my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to leak nothing. No, I'm just kidding. But we got a song called Front Cover Fascist, which is one of my favorite songs. It's gonna be like a video game kind of vibe. And then for another song, we got Stars, which is another one of my favorite songs too. It's talking about like some of the growing pains, honestly, some of the growing pains I've like gone through to get to like where the point I am. So yeah.
It's Future Radio, Brian Simpson, YTS Keys, man. Right here with our brother, man, Spaceboi Kenny, man, in the building, man. Social media wise, man, where can they definitely follow you? And then, man, visual wise, man, we want to see these visuals, man. Where can they go and check out the
Hell yeah,
visuals of your
everything
work?
you could find me under Spaceboi Kenny, space SPACE boy BOI, and then Kenny KENNY, and it's all together. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram. You can find me everywhere. You can find me on anything under Spaceboi Kenny. Make sure you follow me on Spaceboi Kenny on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Make sure you follow me.
So I want to get to why we're here, man. In addition to all these dope accomplishments, is man, you got a new single. You sort of talked about it during the interview, man. Gave him a little tease about it, man. But give me some background information on this single, man, Kingdom
Oh
Hearts,
yeah,
and what
Kingdom
we should
Hearts.
know
Shout out
about it,
to the
man.
boys, John Nacito and Ledger Beats. Those are the producers on it. They already know like I'm kind of like a nerd in a way, so like I be loving like nostalgic kind of like vibes, and I mixed like nostalgic with the vibes and like of how I was feeling too. So it's a lot of emotions that I was going through. Just losing a lot of people, just like relationship problems, just like trying to get out of that mindset and just like better myself, and just making the song to remind me of like where I'm gonna be in the
All right.
future.
All right, well, let's jump into it. It's the brother Spaceboi Kitty,
Yes,
man. We'll
sir.
come back with him in a second.
They talking about you leaving.
Kingdom Hearts for my brother Spaceboi Kenny, man. He's been the guest right here on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys, man. Once again, man, definitely want to show all of you guys this on live right now. A lot of love, man. Y'all been showing crazy love. I've been trying to
They're
stay
going
focused on this
crazy.
interview, but I'm looking at all these comments coming through. And I just want to be real with y'all. I just want to show y'all
And
so
they got
much
mad
love, man.
because you
Like,
left, bro. They was like, where he
I'm gonna
at?
say, yeah, man. Well, you know what's crazy is those of you that's actually watching on live right now. I'm not live at the Fusion Radio studio that we normally do. I'm live actually at my work studio right now. So those of you that's on live that you're watching, and you're like, man, I see the mic and all that stuff. You're not getting the full view because I'm not live at the Fusion studio. I'll be live there later on. But definitely appreciate you guys for definitely being a part of this movement. Definitely appreciate Spaceboi Kitty, man, for definitely being a part of this, man. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am for you, man. And definitely, man, expecting big things from you, man. So once again, man, shout out your social media, man, so people can follow you and let people know what Kingdom Hearts is available for them to listen
Yes,
to
sir.
over
Yes,
and over
sir.
and over again.
It's Kingdom Hearts out now on YouTube. Make sure y'all run that up. It's under Spaceboi Kenny, space SPACEBOI KENNY, and it's all together, Spaceboi Kenny. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff. YouTube, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. Like,
Now I'm not supposed to do this, but I am gonna do this, man, or whatsoever. So on the radio show, they always get me when I do this, but I gotta do this because you sort of put out there about Christian Mingle and all those different things, man. So man, for the ladies, man, is Spaceboi Kitty single? And if he is, like, what is he looking
am I
for in a
single?
wife?
Yes, I am single. What am I looking for? Um, I like to eat. I like girls that can cook. You gotta be able to cook better than me, and I can throw down pretty good. So I need someone to compete with in the kitchen and also the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, so yes, go back to competing with you in the kitchen, man. Like, what's your favorite dish to make, man?
She. That's a good question. That's a real good question. Probably like a good like Wagyu steak with some asparagus. Throw a little. I make this little sauce that I throw on top of it too with some like onions. It's crazy. You have to try it once. Honestly, I make some real good barbecue too. Anything I barbecue
That's what's
comes
up.
out fire. Um, I make some real good seafood boils too. Can't even lie. Just anything you could think about, anything you could think about, I can make better than the average person. Just not trying to big myself up, but it's true.
So I see right here on IG, let me read you this comment, man. Cooking up in the kitchen and in the studio, man, is what one of the people said right here on
Yes,
IG, man.
sir.
Man, no doubt, man. So I want to get to like I said what your favorite dish is to make or whatsoever. Like, what's something that you would like for that prospective woman that's making her vie for you to make you that you love for her
Whatever
to make
she,
for you,
honestly,
man.
it just got to be made with love. That's all that matters. That's what matters the most. You can make me anything. You can make me some motherfucking some chicken strips and some French fries, and I'll be okay. As long as it's made with love. That's all. That's all I need. That's all I ask for. If you make me some food, make sure you make it with love.
No doubt, man. Well, man, it absolutely was a joy and a pleasure, man. Thanks again. I see the laughing emojis from some of you just chiming in on this conversation, man. My brother, man, Spaceboi Kitty, man. Continued success once again, man. It's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and
Yeah,
YTS Kitty.
appreciate y'all, man.
All right. Let's see. Now, what